So the Melania Trump movie, which is releasing in theaters this week, is on track to flop badly. Nobody is going to see it. I mean, this is just straight up embarrassing.
So, the Melania movie is out here doing numbers. Just not the kind of numbers you brag about.
$70 million documentary is already projected to flop. It's already projected to.
So the Melania Trump movie, which is releasing in theaters this week, is on track to flop badly. Nobody is going to see it. I mean, this is just straight up embarrassing. If you look at some popular theaters in major cities across the United States, it's pretty bad. Like, for example, Friday, January 30th, 4 p.m. at Lincoln Square, New York City. It's an AMC theater. Look at all of the empty seats. And this is release day, and nobody's going. Or the 8 p.m. showing on Friday, January 30th at the AMC in Burbank, California. Nobody's going. And it's not just happening in blue cities and blue states, courtesy of MS Now. These are theaters near Mar-a-Lago, where Melania Trump lives, and look at them as well. Nobody is going to see it. And there are so many different examples of this. If you look at your local theater, you'll probably see the same thing. But what's even funnier about this whole saga is not only is the movie going to flop, but Amazon spent tens of millions of dollars to own the rights to the movie and promoting it. They even bought an ad on the Vegas Sphere, and it's going to flop. They will not be getting their investment back.
Hello and good evening. Listen, in another episode of As the White Hood Turns, y'all done heard about the documentary. I told y'all about it last week, and that it was already starting to not do well. Well, it's official. It's a flop. It was so bad. Ticket sales were so low that they basically forced all of these people in Sid and that lady over there's inner circle, the tech bros, millionaires, to go to a viewing because ain't nobody buying them tickets. So I just stopped by to tell y'all that no matter how you feel in your soul, down in your spirit, if you are feeling low and depressed, just remember, the only thing lower is them ticket sales. That's all. And if that don't make you feel better, hell, I don't know what will. Because honestly, I love this for that lady over there. I love it. I love it. Albeit, I must confess, I don't really think she cares because she got her, it cost them, they paid her $40 million and then they spent another $35 million to make it. $75 million total. And they haven't even cracked $5 million in sales. So I just want to encourage you that no matter how bad you think you feel right now, just remember that lady over there, ain't nobody going to see that movie. That's it. That's it. So I want you to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and remember, you in a whole better position than that lady over there. Okay. Stay focused. Okay, bye.
So I saw a creator on here, Adib, talking about it. I believe I'm saying his name right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. And so I went to look into it, because, before I talk my stuff, I do try to fact check, right? So I've read multiple articles about this documentary, and apparently Amazon acquired it for $40 million and then put in $35 million for marketing of this documentary, which is like, where did that $35 million go? Because I have not seen anything pushing this documentary. I haven't seen commercials, I haven't seen ads, anything. Maybe I've just made my, algorithm tailored to me, but even on television, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anything. The country of South Africa has completely pulled the movie. It was supposed to premiere there, and they have, decided to no longer air it. They said based on new information, and they gave no additional details. Then a news company based in San Francisco did some research and saw that, when they went to go look at tickets to purchase, because most people, when they're excited about a movie, like if Black Panther came out, people are buying tickets in advance, right? People don't really buy tickets at the box anymore. A lot of people just pre-purchase online, especially if it's something they're anticipating, like The Little Mermaid when that came out. But nope. All seats are available in the theaters in San Francisco. They found one theater that had 7 tickets that had been purchased. But other than that, nobody's pre-purchasing. They're completely aware that it's projected to flop. And, the situation happening in Minnesota is not helping. It's not helping. Where's MAGA? Why is MAGA not selling out these tickets? Why are they not pre-purchasing to support their president? Where are y'all at?
So I came across this video about the Melania Trump documentary, and the reactions online really stood out to me, especially from Black Americans. I want to talk about why people are saying no to it and why those reactions actually made. Hi, thank you everyone for tuning in and watching today's video. My name is Glory and welcome back to the channel. Just a quick note, this video is not here to promote violence, hate or misinformation. It's for conversation, reflection and sharing honest opinion. Please, I would love to hear your honest response to this video, and I'll be right back with my own reactions.
Are you guys watching the Melania documentary?
Absolutely fucking not.
It's 104 minutes long. That's an hour and 44 minutes. If I wanted to waste an hour and 44 minutes of my life, I would still be in bed gooning right now. So, no thank you. The Rotten Tomato reviews are so funny. I skimmed through this article that said that the documentary was getting harsh reviews.
Just as I thought. Trash.
I still can't get over the fact that Amazon spent $75 million on this garbage. Critics are saying that this is an unusually expensive documentary. Amazon spent $40 million for the rights and another $35 million on marketing. The New York Times reported that Amazon outbid Disney by $26 million. The Wall Street Journal also said that she was going to get over 70% of the $40 million. That's well over $28 million. The article also stated that Trump sold the idea to Jeff Bezos and his then fiancée Lauren back in December of 2024 when he had them over for dinner at Mar-a-Lago. This is giving embezzle. Now, I don't know about you, but I have no interest in an immigrant who married a man who hates immigrants. That's like willingly sleeping with the enemy. What do you guys think? Would you watch this?
Did y'all hear that Melania Trump came out with a movie? And guess what it's called? Melania. But my question is, who told her, this was something that anybody wanted? Especially at this time, with everything that's going on in the country. My guess is, this is just my working theory, is that she is just as obsessed with the Obamas as her husband is. And she figured since Michelle Obama came out with her book Becoming and it sold 1.4 million copies in the first week, and then it went on to sell 14 million copies worldwide, she figured, I'ma one-up her and come up with a movie. Except the reviews ain't looking so good. Bad enough, Amazon bought this movie for $40 million. And then spent $35 million promoting the movie. The projections are giving flop. And to add gasoline to the fire, the director of the movie, Brett Ratner or something like that, the guy that directed the Rush Hour movies, he's been accused of essay by multiple women. And then there are reports that his name it's in the files. So that tracks. But are any of you gonna go see it? Because I think I'm a pass.
What's up, family? Good news for Melania Trump. It looks like ticket sales have been going well for her all over the world. Wait a minute. Damn, wrong report. Bad news for Melania Trump. Looks like ticket sales all over the world have been struggling. Yes. In South Africa, they actually pulled the movie, or the film, the documentary, entirely from theaters all over the country because nobody wants to see it. Yeah, fam. Now, a big reason for this is because of all of the unrest and everything that's been happening in the United States. It's bad out there in these political streets. But people just don't think that she makes for good entertainment anyway. So a lot of people just don't want to watch the film Point blank, period. I'm talking ticket sales are bad, fam. I'm about to show y'all some empty seats. Yeah, man, it's cold. It's a cold game out here, man. So this is per the Daily Beast. Melania mocked as her $75 million movie is already struggling. And this is the look that I think Melania was captured in this picture right after she got the news. Oh, is that an old photo? Oh, I don't know. Whatever. I'm assuming that she probably did look like that, even if it is an old photo. Okay. A big budget documentary about First Lady Melania Trump is getting roasted online as theaters struggle to sell tickets ahead of its cinematic release. Did I say this is per the Daily Mail? Okay. The film, which follows Donald Trump's wife during the 20 days leading up to the president's second inauguration last year, opens Friday in an estimated 1,500 to 2,000 theaters nationwide. However, social media users have mocked the apparent lack of interest in Melania by posting screenshots of cinema showtimes with scores of unsold seats just days before its highly publicized release. Not a single ticket sold for the opening night at 9:55 p.m. showing of Melania at the busiest movie theater in the Metro Jacksonville area. Travis Akers, a former Native Intelligence officer turned community activist, posted on X, sharing an image of an empty booking screen in Trump's adopted home state of Florida. How many days until we learn that the RNC bought movie tickets for the Melania movie just to fluff the numbers he added? Check this out, fam. Check that out. Not a single ticket sold. Look at that. Look at that. Now, keep in mind, this ain't just some off the beat theater. This is one of the busiest theaters.
Is already a box office flop, it turns out that nobody wants to see a dictator's wife's $75 million home movie. At the London premiere, only one ticket was even sold, and part of me thinks that was a mistake. I bet somebody was just drunk on their phone and they clicked the wrong movie in the drop-down menu. 2/3 of the crew who worked on the movie asked to be uncredited, kind of like the people who cash their $50,000 bonus check from ICE and then cover their fugly faces while they cause terror in American streets. And yes, I know that the movie industry is very difficult right now, and joining ICE is not the same as working on the Melania movie, but it's a little bit the same. The crew also said they worked long hours, which were deeply chaotic, and they were also often denied lunch breaks. The fact that this movie was funded by Amazon and they are treating the crew members exactly like their Amazon workers is no surprise. The crew pretty much blames director Brett Ratner for their hard working conditions, but it is funny that they told Rolling Stone that even though Ratner was slimy, Melania Trump, while boring, was totally nice. Of course she was totally nice. This woman made $30 million for this home movie. This is in The Guardian about how it's apparently totally legal for Melania to get paid $30 million for a documentary, and it's because she isn't part of the government. She's just a private citizen who happens to be married to the president. So yeah, of course she was nice on set. She was getting paid. So that's what Jeff Bezos is doing with your money that you spend on Amazon. He's giving it to Melania Trump.
So the Melania movie is set to make $1 to $5 million this weekend. They spent like $40 million to make it and another additional $35 million for, I guess, advertising or whatever. It's about like $75 million to make this documentary about Melania Trump. And it's going to make $1 to $5 million. You guys know what I'm thinking. Who the wants to see a documentary about Melania Trump? What does she do? I'm just kind of keep it real. Are they just going to show her making faces at Trump? Is that what we're going to watch? Is it an hour and a half of her going, I don't know. Are they going to show her reading to children, her speeches that are horribly fragmented? What are we going to see her going, I hope that in this place called America, I want to let you know that my husband is happy with what America is great. And I hope that maybe... The are we talking about here?
After watching the reactions, I think it's important to be honest about what people are really saying, because this isn't just about one documentary. A lot of Black Americans are reacting with jokes, laughter, or simply saying they are not interested. And that reaction isn't random. For many, it comes from feeling disconnected from the story being told. People are asking, What is this documentary offering that feels real, honest, or necessary right now? For Black Americans especially, politics are not entertainment. They are tied to lived experience, history, and real consequences. So when a documentary comes out that feels surface level, avoids hard truth, or doesn't acknowledge the bigger picture, people naturally disengage. And it's not only Black Americans. Many white Americans are also saying they don't feel compelled to watch it. Some say it feels forced. Others say it doesn't add anything new or meaningful to a story they already feel exhausted by. Another reason people are saying no is timing. Right now, many Americans are dealing with real pressures, economic stress, social division, uncertainty, and a documentary like this doesn't speak to those realities. When people don't see themselves or their struggles reflected, they scroll past. So when people say the documentary is flopping, it's not because of anger or hate, it's because attention can't be bought. For me, watching these reactions made it clear audience today wants accountability, and when these things is missing, silence and indifference becomes the response, and sometimes indifference says more than outrage ever would. If you made it thus far, please support the channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel, and leave your thoughts in the comments. I really want to hear how you feel about this. I will see you in the next video. Bye.